IoT and the a bigger domain of cyber universe like IoT. So my lecture's topic is AI enabled IoT, right? So let me continue. So the topics that I divided of my today's lecture is on first, I will provide a short glimpse of AI, then some state-of-art applications of AI, artificial intelligence. Then I switch over to IoT and then the state-of-art applications of the IoT. And then I will try to explain that means how AI basically bridges a gap between what we can say that the AI OT platform that are more demanding and more challenging. So a short description over those ones, and then some future futuristic approach of AIoT means superpower of innovations. Small descriptions I would like to present, and then finally conclude. So, in fact, in the first couple of minutes, I will try to motivate you means with the power of AI, some fundamentals of AI, and some state-of-art applications of the AI means artificial intelligence, right? So this is a very interesting slides where the potential of AI can be easily understood. There are a lot of the applications. Applications means that we everywhere where we find and feel the principles of AI and machine learning regarding solving the applications and the real life challenges like this: searching patterns, DNA analysis, document or image search, the area of biometrics where people or individual can be identified on the basis of their body markers, means face, fingerprint, iris, hand geometry, speech, and some other biomarker like biosignals like ECG. And this is famous signature of Mr. M.K. Gandhi, right? So on the basis of this means, since all this task has traditionally done by human being or manually, but the thing is, since the emergence of AI and machine learning and all other subdomains of intelligent computing or computational models, then how we can or these services can be accessed through the machines, because of there are several challenges that I will discuss little later on. Then a huge area, interesting area or state-of-art applications in medical diagnostics. Like in the country, like the health services are very limited, the health personnel are very limited, resources are very limited, infrastructure are also very limited. Then how we can extend the quality services to our citizens, each and every individual of our society. Certainly, the technology can play a very important role. Means you can say that how we can access the services of artificial intelligence or machine learning to all. So a big project is going on that some of you might be aware, that hashtag AI for all. So this is the project, what you can say, government of India, where the government is basically trying to motivate the people, basically the students, faculty members, the researchers, to come forward and try to serve the society using technology. What technology? Like AI and machine learning. So these are the several, couple of applications of AI, where computer vision, detection of faces and recognition, natural language processing, a huge, scope is available to work over that one. The game playing, surveillance, everywhere. Now you see that we started, once we leave our home or left from home, then you can see that from CCTV cameras to streets, roads, offices, malls, markets, everywhere. Okay, but the question is how to manage this data and how to process this data for your need, for your purpose. So these are the some applications of AI. Now let us see what exactly, or means why we are motivated to study the artificial intelligence. Okay, so the meaning is, or the need actually is the modeling exactly how humans think. What you can say that our aim here is, means the aim of the artificial intelligence is to design the machines or to develop the machines that work like us, that think like us. So means how to create your model, how to develop the model, very similar to human beings. Model means model for the thought process, that is cognitive models of human reasoning. Then again the question is modeling exactly how human act. So means model of human behavior, how we act, how we react, or you can say perform action to the environment. How we can it means, so there are several aspects that we observe in our day-to-day life, and those all aspects need to be modeled with the machines. So modeling how ideal agents should think. Okay, the model of rational thought process or rational agents. The purpose is what the knowledge you have, means what the knowledge you provide to the machine, then machine is able to take the decision. The decision may be right or wrong. It all depends about, on all depends on the knowledge provided to the machines. It is very similar. What the knowledge I have, I certainly react accordingly. I certainly solve the problems in the given domain of the knowledge. So that is the meaning. To do the right thing, that is the about the rational agents, like a machine or so. Telling how ideal agents should act, the rational actions, but not necessarily formal rational reasoning. So it is talking about, what the programs or the procedures or tools or machines uh, having the capability of the problem solving, right? That you see here, for example, a very famous, robo soccer competition that held regularly annually. And then uh, everyone, the agent is trying to compete each other. The agent, the meaning of agents here is these robots controlled by system or computer. Okay, and they are competing soccer game or soccer player, right? So modeling how ideal agents should act, and then finally we can say that artificial intelligence focuses on some engineering approach, means our capability to design the problem solving agents or the rational agents, and not only that one, we have to expect some results or that are very nearer to the optimal solutions. So, and a very famous, some of you might remember about this Biomitra humanoid, which is developed by ISRO to study, and also, some it is expedite the Mars mission also. So these type of, the development is going on all around us, and that basically provide you some motivation to the learner about the power of AI, about the potential of AI. So you see, after just giving the initial feedback about the potential of AI or artificial intelligence, primarily we can divide the task of artificial intelligence into thought process and actions. So here, what you can say that, and these thought process are of human and rational thought process. So what you can say, artificial intelligence is a study or to design or development of systems that think like humans. Okay. And once we talk about the rational thought process or rational thinking, then it is something about a science or the systems that think rationally. Rationally means something having to take decisions about, okay, yes, this is the right and this is wrong. Okay. Once we talk about the behavior, it is certainly means how a person can react or act with the environment, or what we can say the with uh, the domain where it is expected. Okay, so systems that act like humans. Systems are nothing but the machines. Our interest is to design or develop the machines that act like human beings or humans. Another part is system that act rationally. Okay, so again decision making process involved there, that is right or wrong or yes or no. Okay, so let us take a couple of words that are basically given by some researcher or scientist under this classification of artificial intelligence. So once we say that the thought process with the humans or the machines with mind, certainly the machines like us, whose brain capability is like us, or you can say the processing capability of those machines is like us, machines with minds, or we can say the rational thought process. So study of those mental faculties using computational models. So computational models is your system or thing, okay, is your computing machine. And then that study is about the development of your brain activity, okay, where thought process emerges. So certainly about once we talk about the behavior or actions, so it is an art. Yes, AI is certainly an art of creating machines that perform functions and that require intelligence like us. So those functions certainly governed by intelligence like a human being under the behavior or the actions category. So AI is evaluate what you can say evaluate intelligent behavior in terms of computational process. Okay, intelligent behavior having the category of the rational behavior. So in general, we can say that artificial intelligence is an art of creating intelligent machine. Nothing else. We are just trying to create a model, right? That is very similar to the human being. And once we talk about the similar to the human beings, it means that since we claim that we are the insected of the Homo sapiens, one of the intelligent species, present on the earth, then certainly the topmost intelligent species is human being, and we are creating or devising the machines having a similar capability like us or like human being. So that is AI. So after making aware about the artificial intelligence, see how we can distinguish uh, about a general program or in general a given program is an intelligent program. Okay, so what are the operational characteristics of a program have, a methodology have, a tool have, okay, agent have, so that you can say it is an intelligent agent. So that operational definitions, rather we can say, is provided by Alan Turing. You just try to understand, in fact, the persons like Turing and then McCarthy, who is primarily responsible to coin the term in 1956. But prior to that one, the great scientists like Alan Turing proposed some operational definitions of AI, in fact, operational definitions of the computational model, so that they can be categorized as intelligent machines or intelligence systems. So what are those? Those are something means the questions they raise: can machine think, or can machine behave intelligently? Yes, of course. After giving the concept to the Turing machines, that was basically around 30s, 1930. Then in 50, around 50, Alan Turing proposed, a couple of components, a characteristic rather we can say, so that you can categorize a machines, a nature of the machines into the category of the intelligence. What are those? Those are very few characteristics. The machine has capability to communicate, means natural language processing. Whether machine can communicate like us, or machine can communicate with me or you or among ourselves. That is natural language processing.
Sir,
Right.
we are getting background noise.
Okay.
We are getting background noise. Will somebody will mute it?
Okay. Just I'm trying to.
Sir, is there any problem? Singh sir, is there any problem?
Sir, there is a background noise. That's why I think sir has.
Sandeep ji, please mute your mic. Sandeep Vijay ji, please mute your mic. Singh sir, is there any problem?
Please continue, sir. Please continue. Singh sir, you may please continue.
Sir, please unmute your mic. We are unable to listen to you. Respected YN Singh sir, please unmute your mic.
Yeah, now I am audible.
Yes, now you are audible.
Okay. Thank you. So, please let me know if there is any problem so that we can continue. Okay. So this slide is visible.
Yes, sir, visible.
Yeah. So what I'm telling about the operational characteristic of an intelligent machines having the ability to communicate like a human being, that is natural language processing. The next one is the ability to store the information, that is knowledge representation. Automated reasoning, whether machine is able to use that knowledge and make reason over that one. This is another characteristic, so that you can say, yes, of course, machine is acting like us. Okay. And then machine learning means it is the ability of the machine so that it can take decisions over what they learn or trained. And then not only that one, they are able to predict for future problems also, or to solve the future problems also. So like these couple of, the attributes play a very important role to quantify a given machine is intelligent or not. And then after a couple of, characteristics are added later, that is computer vision. Task means how we can see and observe the environment and then detect and recognize the objects and other parts. Robotics, to make change in our actions and all other with the environment. And then the theory of cognitive science, like means whether the machine can able to sense, hear, or smell, or taste, these type of capabilities, then you can say the machine is certainly intelligent. Okay, so these are the the contribution of the Alan Turing in 1950. Of course, in 56, this McCarthy has coined this term of artificial intelligence. Certainly, when he coined this term of artificial intelligence, he was aware the community, research community, that there is nothing artificial here. There is nothing copied, nothing mimicked. It is just a matter of interest, or since this word is struck by most of the researchers at that moment in during the 2-month long workshop that was held in Dartmouth College, US. Since that word stuck and it was interesting, so that's why. Otherwise, it is computational intelligence. That is all. So the great contribution of this person was less spent time sharing. Obviously, the question is, what is AI? It is the program that behaves externally like humans, the programs that operate internally as humans do, computational systems that behave intelligently, and then rational behavior. All those components means behave externally like us, internally means how we can think, and so on. Systems that behave intelligently and their rational behavior. So all such type of activity that we are doing from by birth, all such activity is like to model and simulate with the machines, and this is the main objective of AI. So with this short description of AI, you can say that there are certain outcomes, a chain of events that we observe during the study of artificial intelligence. So that is what our perception is, means what is happening now. There is certain perception, okay, yes, the weather is looking pleasant, okay. And then what do I know it now? There is some notification and then suggestion. What do you recommend with the system, right? And then automation. We are trying to automate the process, means solve the problem through machines. Then what should I always do, right? And then once we do automations, once we play with the machines, then certainly having expect some results, means prediction. So what can I expect to happen? Certainly it is part of the training. Once I train to the machines or provide knowledge, they are certainly, okay, yes, the machine is able to predict or to solve the problem. And then what can I avoid? So after this, once we are at the later phase of the decision making, then certainly we have to make ourselves aware that what are the things that we have to that we have to penalize, and what are the things that we have to avoid it. So that means what can I avoid, means preventions, and what do I need to do right now? That is situational awareness, means we have to promote all such activities. So that is, the learning side. Once we train the machines, certainly our aim is to provide the information to the machines, or the training data to the machines, so that it can be able to predict, or able to solve the future problems, and then fulfill the need of the society. So these are in general, this is the trace of AI stages, means a system having the AI like that one. So after knowing to that one, knowing about the AI, let us see the potential that we observed from last couple of years. So state-of-art applications. So in this application domain, a couple of applications I am just trying to describe here. After the emergence of AI, then autonomous planning and scheduling in space exploration. How it could possible that, like the agency, the NASA and the ISRO, they are continuously their space missions, means what we can say that, and everything is controlled through the Earth stations. So, and then you see, from millions of kilometers from the Earth, the like agencies, the space agencies like NASA and ISRO are able to autonomous plan and schedule the aircraft and all the satellites successfully. So it is only possible because of the intelligent agent programs that are developed using AI algorithm or artificial intelligence algorithms, right? Otherwise, it is really indeed very hard to do such type of activity. The activities like, so in maths, games, and puzzle, in 1997, in fact, the IBM machines like defeated Deep Blue defeated the world chess champion, Garry Kasparov, who was really unbeaten till 1997. And IBM, who was one of the leading company there, then took the challenge, and then they provided machines having the nature of supercomputing, the nature, and then defeated the world chess champion. So it means the intelligence of those machines are something super than the human brain, a capability of the human brain. And what the Garry Kasparov told after that game, after that defeat, I could smell a new kind of intelligence across the table. Okay, so these are the couple of landmarks so that are observed. Now you see the driverless car is another achievement of the artificial intelligence. Means Google is leading Google self-driving car, and a couple of other automobile companies are in the race to provide the autonomous car. In the autonomous car means something like it is totally driverless. What you can say that the whole controlling of the machines means a driver is replaced, a human driver is replaced by a software program, an intelligent agent program, rather if I can say. And then the intelligent agent program is totally responsible to do all type of actions like a human driver. So it means a variety of sensors are there, varieties of cameras are there, and in some aspect, a couple of studies suggest that at a certain extent, the performance of autonomous driving vehicle is better than the driving with a human being, or a driver with a human being. So these are not only the great challenges, but also a great service to the society, means how we can use the AI techniques like that one. And you see, everyone is aware about the language processing potential of AI. We normally use the translation, Google Translation or Google Translator, to translate from English to another language, or from English, Hindi to another language, like that, very efficiently. So that speech technologies, automatic speech recognition, text-to-speech synthesis, dialogue systems, and then any language. Means most of the language Google is already developed, the translator, and they are working efficiently. Even it is need not to write the things. For example, I am speaking, and then the whole my whole speeches, means words, they are all can be assembled in sentences, and it may be processed for some other applications. So all such things you need. This could only possible because of the AI. Another applications area in the healthcare or medical science, everybody is aware about the robots assisted surgery. Not only the analysis part of the medical data, means either x-rays, USG, ultrasound images, or MRI or fMRI, CT scans, to detect and diagnose certain patterns and to classify the diseases and to assist the medical practitioners. But the AI techniques can be utilized in developing the robots. They can assist to the surgeons. Every surgeon as a human being has their own capability to visualize the thing, to just control, means control with hands and other parts. And once this all visualization and control is transferred to the machines, certainly is multiplied many folds. So its efficiency of success can be multiplied many folds. So this can be also utilized in this area like that. And you see some of the great applications, examples has already been available in the literature, like in Gulf War, the US forces use the AI logistic planning and scheduling programs in 1991, okay, to mobilize the vehicles, cargo, and people, means, in the Gulf, in the war location, it is very hard to take the decisions to mobilize vehicles, cargo, and people so that a safer location. So using AI logistic planning and scheduling programs, it is successfully done, and some other examples. So these are the great contribution of this pupil. In fact, these snapshots are taken from the initial 1956. A great workshop was held in Dartmouth College, and the people like McCarthy, other Mackenzie, and all other scientists, great scientists, mathematicians are there. The whole, the contribution is gone to them, so that we are at least get benefited by the domain of artificial intelligence. So let us see how IoT can be benefited by these principles or theories of artificial intelligence. So as you know that Internet of Things is coined by Kevin Austin in 1999, which is also known as for a great contribution of RFID and other sensors, which is actually the backbone of IoT development. Okay, so it is indeed need not to explain IoT, because you are quite aware and already familiar with the term. But anyway, if I quickly browse all those parts of IoT, a system where internet is connected to physical world at any place at any time, okay, by some ubiquitous sensors. Okay, and this technology like IoT evolves due to the convergence of all such technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, embedded systems, a variety of sensors and real-time analytics, and many other electronics research and domains and subdomains, right? So commercially, or in the consumer point of view, or the consumer market, the IoT is popular because of to making our living smarter, right? So we can start all those aspects from to make the home smarter or smart homes, where all appliances like lighting fixtures, thermostats, home security systems, cameras, and other appliances can be controlled and speakers. Okay, and because of this nature, because of such type of facilitation to the individual, family, or society, the growth or interest of Internet of Things grows, right? So essentially, technically, if we talk about the IoT, it is a network of different devices, different objects or things, having the electronic software, sensors, and the network connectivity. Okay, and that enable them, or having to provide the facilities so that the object can communicate each other and exchange and share data, right? So although it is a system of interrelated computing devices, mechanical and digital machines, objects, maybe animals or human beings, having unique identification and ability to transfer data over a network, okay, having without interventions of the human to human or human to computer, right? So means any object, any type of device, maybe a human being, animal also can be communicated, can be connected and share the information among themselves. So it is an integration of physical world and computer based system resulting, and what you can say, the important point is with improved efficiency, accuracy, and economic benefit, right? Means how we can get efficient services, better services after utilization of all such parts or all such components that are available in the digital universe, that we can say. So it is a system, collect data, collect and transfer data, and analysis of the data, right? So everybody are aware, we all are aware about the the potential of Internet of Things in home, transport, community, all national activity, in government sector, industries, policymaker, in health science, home user, and so on. Now you see, what are the challenges that so that we make aware ourselves? Although the growth is exponential, the growth is huge in this digital era. So if you see the number of devices connected, that is something like increasing by the rate of 30%, around 30% a year. Okay, so if we talk about 5 years before, the number of devices is something like 18 billion. Okay, around 18 billion. You just imagine. And then after 5 years means 2020, the number of devices connected to each other is around 50 billion. You just try to compare about the population of the earth, population of the whole world. That's it is around over 7 billion, suppose 7.5 billion. Now you see 7 billion population, 7 billion individuals using the devices like 50 billion. So it means around ratio of 1 to 8, every individual. So if we divide, then every individual accounts around 8 devices that are connected over net, right? And it is exponentially grown, and we can say that around after 5 years it may reach to 100 billion devices connected over that one. Okay, so it is a great challenge how to manage all those devices and the management with the aim of the IoT. So that the aim of IoT is what? Aim of IoT is to improve efficiency, accuracy, and economic benefit. So it is really very challenging. So let us see about some state of art of IoT, and then we are trying to link with the AI principles. Okay. So what we can say that in consumer applications means a great application of IoT is making the homes smarter. So home automation includes automation provided over lighting the equipments, appliances, heating and air conditioning, media and security systems, and camera systems. And there are many more. The appliances the household may use, and then they are all or they may be connected each other and then controlled or exchange information for mobiles and smartphones like that. And the long-term benefits of the IoT making this home smarter is to save energy by automatically ensuring light and electronic items are turned off. For example, if there is no need of power or some other appliances that is on, so that you can automatically or you can switch off. okay, through a remote place or from the remote place. And once you apply the automation, then your machine can itself take decisions whether what amount of power or what type of appliances that I actually need or user may need. That is, the decision is taken by the machines. Then you can say it is an automation process. Like for the area like elder care, it provides assistance for those with disabilities and elderly individuals, because it is somehow when in the working families or working persons, and if there is some old one or elder person is there at home, then certainly how you can assist from your office or from your workplace, IoT can help you or provide some assistance for that one, for that elderly care. A big domain is available in medical and healthcare. So that is Internet of Medical Things, that is called as IoMT. So means how you can utilize the IoT, the power of IoT for medical and health purposes. Data collection and analysis for research and monitoring. That is very important. Means you can connect the medical practitioners, you can connect the infrastructures, health infrastructure available at the different locations. And then you can use using IoT technology. So Internet for Medical Things means to make the healthcare system smarter. It creates a digitized healthcare system connecting available medical resources and healthcare services. Okay, you have to provide the digital data, and then you have to analyze and the process and analyze the data. So the devices can be used, enable remote health monitoring and emergency notification system. You might be visualized very easily. IOMT can play a fundamental role in managing chronic diseases and in disease prevention and control. Like, like in the present pandemic of COVID-19, for example, at laboratory at Oxford is preparing the vaccines, and you know that the trial is going on all around the world. So how you can share, the feedback of the data means that the outcomes of those trials. So it can be easily shared using having the technologies like IOMT, and it is supported maybe through AI, right? So this is another area. In the transportation case, means how to make an intelligent transportation system, ITS. IoT assist in integration of all communication systems that are used or to facilitate the communication, the transportation, their controlling and information processing, right? Across various transport management system, across various intelligent transport system, right? So that means you can coordinate among the traffic that is moving among cities, and in larger scale among states and so. So smart traffic control, smart parking, electronic toll, logistic and fleet management are the need of the present time. And we are actually, we are utilizing this technology slowly and slowly, means gradually. So vehicle control, safety and road assessment, what you can say, vehicle to vehicle communications, with the vehicle to everything, right? It may be, with the pedestrians, it may be to the infrastructure available, vehicle to infrastructure. And it is all necessary once we have the vehicles like a driverless car or autonomous driving system. Okay, so these are the need of the hour, you can say. once we talk about the industrial application, so the industrial IoT, right, means how we can use and acquire and analyze data from connected equipments like manufacturing, the industry or company. Then how you can say that means to utilize the information, and then operational technology, location, and people, right? And since we are talking about industry 4.0, 4.0 is nothing but it is just the automation of the different activities, automation of the traditional manufacturing system and industrial practices using modern and smart technologies, machine to machine communication, and IoT. So these things are in demand. And you see a couple of big player, big automobile, means the industries, they are trying to utilize or establish, create their infrastructures on the basis of industry 4.0. Okay. And then in 4.0, industrial big data analytics and cyber physical systems have to strengthen. So this snapshot is providing about, industry 1.0, where the emergence of the steam engine around 80s or early 90s, and then industry 2.0 when the the telecommunication system evolves. Industry 3.0 is something about when the digital world evolved, where you can say that the uh, early 20th century, right, around 1960 onwards, 70 and so on, and then industry 4.0 of the 21st century. So these are the the applications areas. In agriculture, there is a lot of scope that we have to utilize the IoT services over that one. Application in farming, collecting data on temperature, rainfall, humidity, wind speed, soil content, pests, infestation, and then we have to process this data and take the expert opinion what means how we can facilitate our farmers and cultivators so that for you know for improving their production, the quality of production, and then reducing the risk associated to that one. So use of data for automated farming to take decisions on quality and quantity, minimize risk and waste, and less effort to manage crops. So one of the example that I quoted here in Japan, this company Tushu in 2018 provide a automated system farming using IoT technology, right? Fish farming. They created a IoT based system that basically monitors about the growth of the fish, the water level, and all other needs, take care the needs of all such things, means the water management, the production of the fishes and their other needs using IoT technology, right? So now you see these are the real challenges, means crowdy, monitor and controlling operations for the sustainable urban and rural infrastructure, means how you can assist smart cities, not only smart cities, but they should be sustainable. So what I can say that the smart sustainable cities using information and communication technologies, IoT, AI, and machine learning, so that to improve the quality of life, efficiency of urban operations and services, competitiveness, and then you have to meet the need of future generations, economic, social, and environmental future needs of the people. So that is smart sustainable cities. Because this is a very the important area where I would like to call to our young the faculty members and researchers who are looking to do some work for your research and PhDs, and certainly they need to explore such areas, means how you can basically help or how you can solve the problems. Like, see, infrastructure grows but it is not well connected. For example, how to overcome the traffic jams, the regular problems, with the different people of or a group of people, missed buses, trains, and flights, lack of coordinated response to the disasters, sources of informations are not available, shortage of supply occur, electricity, water, food, waste management, duplication of resources, and so on. So there are several challenges. Okay. Once we talk about the smarter cities, those are sustainable. For long-term sustainability, we have to address certainly. Otherwise, it is very hard to sustain. Okay. So let us see how AI can basically help in overall all such applications. So you see that they are basically are neck to neck. What I can say that like AI and ML technique, machine learning techniques, they decides what there is, what is the need of the present time. So accordingly, the control is given, or accordingly we can control the activity of what activity among the connected devices. Okay, and then certainly what the data is exchanging in the domain of the connected devices, that the nature of data is of course voluminous data. Okay, and then with the analysis of this data, we have to always update our decisions or decision making process so that we can provide an efficient and better services, okay, of good quality services that is shared among the devices. So the state-of-the-art application of IoT, AI, ML, and big data analytics play an important role for the future application of AIoT and so on. So let us take an example of smart sustainable cities. Once we talk about the combination of high speed, resilient, low latency connectivity, IoT, AI, ML enabled transformation certainly leads to smart sustainable cities, right? So, and then this is all IoT, AI, ML, big data analytics are certainly required for sustainable development, for the smart sustainable cities. Okay. So what are the issues? The issues are that I talked, the platform fragmentation. What does it mean? Since there are huge number of, there are huge number of independent devices are connected over the network. They are sharing the data among themselves. Then how you can coordinate the activity among themselves? Different natures. For example, mobile devices, different nature of mobile devices, different nature of the machines, computational machines, different nature of appliances. Okay. So how you can coordinate, how you can manage, this is the very big challenge. Then privacy and cyber security. Since everybody is connected, certainly there is a big, challenge to maintain the privacy and security of an individual. Not only individual, the peer group of that individual. For example, I am using the smart home appliances. Then once I shared the data of my smart home to my mobile, certainly, there are a lot of channels through which the data can be leaked or can be intentionally diverted. So how it can be controlled? So privacy and security issues, data storage and security means how you can control the data. Normally, data is stored in a distributed environment over clouds, but still the research is going on, means to make distributed algorithms to make secure and robust, what you can say, and safer, what you can say, the safety of those informations and devices. Okay, so these are all open areas where researchers are trying to address these issues. So since the purpose of AI to make the machine intelligent, okay, it means the automation process, right? And once the AI is clubbed with Internet of Things, then something artificial Internet of Things. So that is basically the future of IoT. And it is to empower some key technologies. What the technologies? That's where intelligent itself, the devices to learn, reason, and process information like human. The other is our connectivity, for example, 5G connectivity with high speed, near zero lag for real-time data processing. So that is means all automations over 5G network, mobile network, and with all coordinations of big data. Means enormous volumes of data processed from numerous interconnected billions of devices that are connected over net. That data we have to manage. So okay, so all automations with high speed network with all big data analytics task. So now you see all challenges of AI, all challenges of the future 5G network, all challenges of big data analytics. They are grouped together, they are clubbed together, they are integrated together for the future of artificial IoT. So what are the advantages? What are the strengths that we are looking for with AIoT? So these are we are certainly see the superpower of innovations are something some devices, wearable devices such as smart watches continuously monitor and track user preferences and habits, right? Applications in healthcare, sports and fitness. It can be easily monitored, or easily progressed, easily managed. Smart homes, learning a homeowner's habits and developing automated support. Now you see, once we open our activities, once we open our all behavior, human behavior, certainly the challenges are also on the other side of the coin. Okay, to protect all our activity, so to secure all our activity and behavior, okay, to make uh, uh, robust in the sense so that no fraudulent activity can happen on your devices, or no, it means to make them free from the attackers like that. Okay, but of course these things will happen or would happen certainly. So, and then a smart city, improving public safety, transport and energy efficiency, and a smart industry like 4.0 and something beyond to that one, right? So at the later part of this discussion, we can say that AIoT, artificial intelligence supported Internet of Things, is certainly a superpower, provide a great thing to the human being, superpower of innovations. They are accelerating and promises to lead us into a more connected future, right? And then what we can say, we are certainly expect the technology like the edge computing, like smarter thermostats and smarter appliances, and its future. These are all that are existed, that are presently available, and the future is the robots working in our home, autonomous vehicles, You can easily, these all, things or objects can be easily available in coming years decently. The voice artificial intelligence, voice AI. Presently, we have the smart speakers, and the future is something that is more smarter and smarter natural language processing, payment over voice, e-payment system over voice, and authentication. That like biometrics or something, the new generation biometrics. Okay, where those are free from conventional conventional drawbacks or the drawbacks using the conventional biometrics. Okay, authentication using machines. The vision AI means object detection, like computer vision, and here the future is video analytics, and maybe the 8K resolution or super 8K resolution. So these are the comings, means the outcomes that we have to see in near future. Okay, so let us conclude that after this discussion of integrating artificial intelligence with IoT technology. So the technologies like artificial intelligence and Internet of Things have a potential to transform human life. Since we feel the power of AI alone and also feel the power of IoT alone, and once both these technologies clubbed, means artificial intelligence enabled Internet of Things, then certainly the whole life of the society basically change or transform. The real concern is how the IoT and AI will be able to defend itself from threats. Of course, means these are the cyber security, means to secure your devices, your data, yourself, your personal informations, and all type of informations from threats. That is a greater challenge that we have, that actually decides the successness of IoT and AI. So results is now opportunities for collaboration in the field of mobility, healthcare, industry, and development of digital infrastructure. And you see that once we fuse artificial intelligence with IoT, it is increasingly becoming more mainstream as it continues to push the boundaries of data processing and intelligent learning for years to come. You see that once I say that since AI is very young, IoT is very young, and all other part like machine learning, computer vision, pattern recognition, these areas, deep learning, these are all very young subdomains of artificial intelligence, and there are a lot of spaces available here. Okay, to means like the space like the chairs of Einstein and Newtons are vacant here. So I would like to call the youngest researchers to contribute in these areas, and then they can they can occupy all these chairs like Einstein's and Newtons in the area of artificial intelligence, machine learning, IoT, and then integrated subdomains like those ones like AIoT. Okay, so that's all my discussion. So I would like to thank once again to the organizers, basically, especially Department of Applied Science and Electrical Engineering of RAC Sonbhadra to provide me opportunity to share my ideas in the topic of AI and IoT. So thank you very much. So any questions? So let me.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, for such a nice presentation on AI coupled with IoT. And I have seen this, that a lot of smart applications, and your presentation was really smart, sir. I hope
Thank you.
this is not my view. This will be the view of audience. And with this, may I ask some for some queries with
Yeah.
audience. I have already put the
Sir, I wanted to ask a
message in
query.
chat box. Yes, yes, please
Yeah.
unmute yourself and
Sir,
continue.
sir, I have a query. Sir, I am working on IoMT. You were talking on Internet of Medical Things.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so the basic problem with that is before going to AI or analytics part of it, we are having problem that we are not getting the exact data because there are multiple vendors and multiple devices available in the market. And
Okay.
all of them do not support this IoT part of it. Since GE is there, General Electric is there,
Mhm.
Motorola is there, Philips is
Mhm.
there, and they are not providing any output. So
Mhm.
how do we deal with such type of problems? Since we want to go to in IoT, we are
Mhm.
working on the projects, but what we are doing, हम जुगाड़बाजी कर रहे हैं सर. हमने पुराना वो निकाला है डीपी मीटर, उसे खोला, उसे कनेक्शन जोड़ दिया, उसे डेटा ले लिया, पर वो
Mhm.
एग्जैक्ट डेटा तो नहीं आया ना.
Mhm.
So that's
Yeah,
why, is there
yeah,
any
yeah.
solution to that part of it?
In fact, I can divide your question in two parts. The first part is the availability of the good means reference medical data, and second part is means how we can use our system, means the medical system with the IoT, right? So
Right, sir. Right.
yeah. So as far as the first part is concerned, it is of course really a challenging task to acquire the medical data, but since you know that the medical research is also in the advanced stage and you can easily access some publicly available data, means medical data. For example, I can give my example. I am working in the area of biometrics, pattern recognition, machine learning from last 15 years. And in fact, I developed a novel system of biometrics using heartbeats, electrocardiogram. Now the question is how we can access the electrocardiogram, it means ECG data. So the first thing I approached, once I searched over net, then I found that MIT USA provide the medical data, means that ECG data for the medical, the research. I requested to them and means disclose my research, since I am not a medical practitioner. I am using that data for my application area of biometrics. And since then only a single request they basically open, and I am talking about around 13 years before, and the data is now publicly available. There is no need to write request. And initially that one, so I use that data for the biometric applications. And with that data, certainly, since you are exploring the facts, so you certainly need some real data. So since the real data requires some resources, means infrastructure, availability of infrastructure in your laboratory, it is quite not possible to all of you to work in such a very sophisticated laboratory or the infrastructure having, but you can you may just contact and make some request over, for example, the medical data, means some good quality either medical institutions, or you can say good quality academic institutions having the biomedical department or medical science department. Because once I approach, even you see that once I approach like PGI here in Lucknow or AIMS in Delhi, they don't have any digital data. Surprising to know you, people like you. But once I went to ITBHU, and then once I discussed with the people of biomedical engineering, they happily opened their laboratory for me, means my research group, and then I explore all real life data, means I collect the real life data. So this is the one aspect. Okay, the second aspect is, so it is quite quite cumbersome thing is, but anyway, for a researcher it is all part of research, means the gathering of data and analysis all part of research. The second question is regarding IoT. Certainly, since being as a computer scientist person, okay, being as a computer scientist persons, we have a very limited scope to interfere with the the electronics components or the parts with play with the electronics components. Okay, so on
Right.
that on that side, we have to trust, we have to trust what are the components available, what are the devices available. Okay, we can only, explore those devices with our intelligent algorithms, or you can say the computational tools or something. That could only possible. I think I am able to answer that part.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Any other question?
Any more query, please? Any more query?
One of our participant, Ahan Patra ji, has raised his hand. Ahan Patra ji, please put your question. Please unmute your mic. Ahan Patra ji.
No, sir, not any question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So with this, I think there are no more queries. Actually, lecture was very much informative and in form of application which we need. And we appreciate this, and we can only pray for with God that sir will be physically present in an event in Sonbhadra. And with this, we want to end this session, and we will regather at 2:30 for next lecture. Thank you for your patience for listening, and thank you once again, Professor Y.N. Singh, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Welcome. Thank you.
I would again like to thank you, Professor Singh, sir. Your lecture was really very nice. You have, in fact, because I have planned the FDP, all the contents are always in my mind. So
Okay.
I think most of more than 70% content of the FDP you covered in your topic and with great depth. So
Yes.
I am really very happy you covered Industry 4.0, you covered driverless cars, you covered smart cities, and all with little depth. So obviously, and you covered securities and challenges also. I have also planned a special lecture on securities,
Oh,
privacy,
definitely,
and research
definitely.
challenges. So
Sure, sure, sure.
thank you very much, sir.
I'll be available. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, you please, sir, you may please download the attendance, and then we will leave.